Hi everyone, Lynn here. I'd love to welcome you all to my channel Contenta Crafts. Hello there. So today is all about Christmas. So this is my Sunday crafting to Christmas, where each Sunday I will pop on and share a Christmas project with you, whether it is cards or 3D projects. I've got lots of lovely things in the coming days and weeks. So why not come and join me and have some fun in my Sunday crafting to Christmas. So today I am creating an easy but stunning Christmas card. So off to the side I have my alphabet stamps, also an 8 by 8 inch card blank, and I've also got a piece of red card, and that measures 7.5 by 7.5. So yes, I'm ready. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I've taken my piece of red card and I've started with my alphabet letters, and first of all I've stamped out the word joy. So I found the center of the paper and started with my O in the middle and stamped those letters out. I've put a little star at the top here. Then I've come underneath and my next word is hope. So I've that's 4 letters, so popped that and made that a little bit further out. And the same with the next word, which is peace, and that has 5 letters. So we've got 3, 4, 5, and again I've sort of spaced that out so that the hope sits just slightly in from the peace. And then my next word after peace is believe, and that has 7 letters. So again I've sat the piece in a little bit. And then my last word is Christmas, but I'm only stamping a couple of letters at a time and lining them up. So what I've used here to stamp the letters out was just a cloud white Versamagic. I also used this holographic embossing powder. Now, most of it is along the gold lines with hints of pinks and purpley colours, but when I've got down to the word peace and believe, it's come out sort of more lilac and purple on the couple of the letters. So I'm undecided whether I'm leaving it like that or whether I'm going to go over it with something, but I'll see what happens towards the end. So I'm just going to pick up my word Christmas. So I've just tried to line those up, and again I want the believe to be in a little bit from Christmas. So they look fine to me. So I'm going to pick them up onto my stamping platform and stamp them out. Okay, so I've picked my first few letters up and I'm just going to put my one's moved. Take that off for a moment. Put my embossing my ink on, and I'm just going to bring it over, stamp that out. Like so. Then I'm going to just take this off of here. I'm going to grab my embossing powder, pop it over the top, take a little brush if you've got any where it shouldn't be. Okay, so I've done the first 3 letters. I've now taken the last few letters here and I'm just going to pop those over. Got my ink on and just press those down like so. I think I'll just go over them once more there. Again, you can probably see this has come out more lilacs and pinks. So again, I will get my embossing powder, sprinkle it over. Oh dear, yes I have. I've picked my white up. Let's see if I can brush that off. So I'm going to pop that back in. So I'm just going to stamp over that again, just in case it's dried in a little bit. Take my platform across. Oh dear, I've gone and ruined that now. Oh dear. That must have moved. Right. Hopefully I think I've pulled that back. I've went and stamped over it and that must have moved. And it's kind of stamped out two images. Let's see if I can go over it again. I think what I'm doing is just knocking it back off there when I'm flicking it. Oh dear. Let's see if I can kind of save it a bit. Right, I'll try that and see what happens. Get my heat tool, give it a little dry. And then for my last letter, I've just got the letter S. I'm going to stamp that out. For my last bit, I shall just pop my holographic, the right one this time, over my last letter. Heat this up. No, actually that one's doing the same. I think it depends the light. It's sort of pinks in one light and goldy colours in another. Right, that one's done the same then as well. So you can see there, I think it just depends the light, because that looks lilac there, but when I turn it that way, yeah, some of them or most of them go gold. Okay, so that's that little bit. Okay, so what I've decided to do here, I didn't like the way it was looking, so what I've done is I've taken my little fine-tipped glue applicator and I've got some fine silver glitter, and all I'm doing is I'm just filling the lettering in with the glue and then shaking some silver glitter over the top. So I've already done most of them. I've just got Christmas to do, so I will just fill this in and then do the rest off camera. I think it really stands out now, which I absolutely love. And then I'll take my glue, sprinkle it over the top of the letter. Got a right mess on the desk with it. Shake that off, and then I just like to flick it off like so. And then all I do is I take my little brush if there's any little bits that look a bit stray or not in the right place. So that's the I done, and then I will just continue with the rest of the letters, and then come back to you. So I'll just do the same again, fill that in like that, and then just sweep, you can see there, sweep that round like so, and then I'll pop back on. Okay, so I've finished all of the decoration with the glitter, and now what I want to do to finish the card off is just pop, I've got some little snowflakes, and I've got a few out to the side, and I've got some little stars, and I just want to dot them around. Now I'm going to put these in white. Definitely the snowflakes. I'm not so sure with the star. I might pop a bit of glitter onto the stars. So I'm just going to ink my little star up, and then I'm just going to dot them here and there on the paper like that. Can't see that very well. Okay, that didn't work, stamping the snowflakes out. I'm not sure if it's the stamps or the inks. The same as I tried the little star as well, and that didn't stamp out either. So what I've done is I've got a couple of little snowflake dies. So I cut those out in some Centura pearl paper in the white, and I've had to pop them over the bits where I've made a bit of a mess with the stamp. So yeah, so I've dotted the snowflakes about, and I've tried a couple of different stars. I cut these ones out, but they were too big. I resorted to some other things as well, but I've come across this tiny, tiny little star here. And what I've decided is I've cut those out in silver, and I've just dotted those around. So all I want to do is just stick these down to the card. So I'm just going to add my glue and start sticking them down. Just putting a little dab of glue on. And the first one will obviously stick onto there. Move it down slightly, like that. Stick that one there. Then we'll come to this one here. Was about, let's see, we'll go about there, I think. Yes, stick that one down. Then I'll come to this one. Even my little fine tip glue, that's not coming out, so I'm not having much luck today. However, I'll get there in the end. But it's nice just to be able to show you how, you know, if something doesn't work, have a sort of plan B, and it'll all work out in the end. Yeah, so I'm going to pop that one about there, like that. That's those three stuck down, and I'll come across here, and I'll do the same with these ones, just a little tab of glue. And yeah, that one was about there maybe. Yes, that one there. Then this one will obviously cover the little bit where I stamped it there. I've still enjoyed making this card, even though a few things have gone wrong. I've still enjoyed making it. So pop that one over there like that. Okay. Then I'm going to just pick up the little stars and put a little dab of glue onto the back and then stick them down. Just pop that one about there. Yes. And then my next one just next to it. Just need the slightest bit of glue onto it. Stick that one there like that. They're twinkling really nicely. And I'll come across to these three here. So we put one into the corner a bit more. And then, oops, that one about there. And then the last one at the other side. Okay, about there. Yeah. So that is the stars and the snowflakes. That one's coming up a little bit. To just pop a little bit more glue onto the back there and stick that down. That's it. Okie dokie. So that's that little bit now. Okay, so I've cut this little pot out and I'm going to put it at the bottom of the tree. So Christmas has 9 words, so 9 letters. So I've counted in until I've found the middle letter. So we've got obviously 1, 2, 3, 4. So S be in the middle, and I'm going to glue that just under my S like that. So I'll grab my glue and we'll get this one stuck down. Dokie, so we'll stick this down, and I've just cut this from some holographic silvery paper, and I'm just going to pop that just about there. Okay, so the last thing I want to do, I've popped my white ink pad with a little bit of water at the side here on my little mat, and I've got a fine brush, and what I want to do is just do some little splatters here and there on the card. Just to make it look more like a snowy sort of scene. I'm not being too heavy-handed, just dotting them here and there around the card. And I just think that makes that stand out really, really lovely. Love it. And just keep doing little bits here and there. Could do with a couple up at the top. Maybe a few in where the stars are. So just do that until you're happy with your finished result. And I think that looks really, really nice. And I might just take my larger brush and just do a couple of bigger splashes here and there. So there you go. You can see by using 2 different size brushes, I've got bigger splatters here dotted about, and then you've got little smaller ones here. So just by using the 2 different size brushes. So I've just taken my glue and I've got my 8 by 8 card blank, and just make sure that is the right way, and all that I'm going to do is just pop this down, leaving a little border around the edges like that. And how gorgeous does that look? So here is the card I've created today using my alphabet stamp. Here you can see the silver glittered alphabet, the snowy splatters along with the snowflakes and stars. I absolutely love it. I think it is beautiful. So yeah, thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you like the card I have created today. If you do, would you please consider giving me a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to my channel? I will be ever so grateful for this. And yeah, I will see you all on my next video. In the meantime, happy crafting, take care, see you all soon, and bye bye for now.